Jai Sitaram. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pateye Namaha. Balakand, chapter 32, Kushanabha. In this particular chapter, we will see that sage Visvamitra responds to Lord Rama's question about the history of the woodlands near the river Shona, where they are set up to spend the 11th night since Rama and Lakshmana left Ayodhya. Kusa is actually sage Visvamitra's ancestor, and Visvamitra is a descendant of Kusa. That's the reason why his name is also known as Kaushika. And Brahma gives Kusa the boon to beget 4 sons, and Kushanabha is a second son. Kushanabha has 100 daughters of exceeding beauty, and because those daughters reject Vayu, because they prefer an arranged marriage by their father, the air god in his indignation disfigures them all. And in the next chapter, we will see how those 100 daughters of King Kusanabha are saved and return to the original beauty. Verse 1. Brahma yonir mahan asit kusho nama mahattapaha aklishta vrata dharmaknya sajjana pratipujaka. There was once a righteous king, Kusa by name, one of the mind-born sons of Brahma, the wisest and the most valiant. He was revered by the followers of virtue. Unlike Narada and Kumaras, he chose the path of action, and leaving his bright home on high, he took upon himself the onerous duties of a ruler of men, hence his name Kusa. Ever respectful unto the good, he was ever intent upon the discharge of the duties of his high office, and acquired immense spiritual merit by his hard austerities. Brahma Yoni means the mind-born sons of Brahma. And we know that he is a Mahatapa, that means he is a great ascetic. And he is Aklishta Vrata Dharmaknya. He is the one who has indefatigable vows, and he is conversant with righteousness. Then he is Sajjana Pratipujaka, the one who is worshipped by pious men. He is Mahan, he is great, and his name is Kusa. Verse number 2. Sa Mahatma Kulinayam Yuktayam Sumahabalan Vaidarbhyam Janayam Asa Chaturah Sadrishan Sutan Kusambam Kushanabham Cha Adhurtarajasam Vasum. He took unto wife a princess of Vidarbha, who was in every way a meet wife for such a holy king. And she bore unto him 4 sons, all like unto their sire in character and might. Kusamba, Kushanabha, Adhurtarajasam, and Vasu. Verses 3 and 4. Depti yuktan mahotsahan kshatra dharma chikirkshaya tanuvacha kushah putran dharmishtahan satyavadinaha kriyatam palanam putra dharma prapyata pushkalam. The old king was extremely pleased with his worthy sons of truthful speech, righteous lives, bright presence, and boundless energy. And following the traditions of the kings of old, he spoke to them, "Reign ye over the earth and acquire inestimable merit thereby." Verse 5. Rishestu vachanam shrutva chatvaro lokasammata niveshan chakrire sarve puranan nirvarastada. Hearing the words of their ascetic-like sage, the four sons, who were the best among men and revered in the world, founded four excellent capitals as their abodes. Verse 6. Kusambha tu Mahateja Kausambim akarot purim Kushanabha tu Dharmatma puram chakre Mahodayam. The highly resplendent Kusamba founded the city Kausambi for his part, and the virtue-souled Kushanabha built the city Mahodaya. Verse 7. Adhurtarajaso Rama Dharmaaranya Mahamatihi Chakre Puravaram Raja Vasu Rāma-kiṅkarī. O Rama, the noble-minded Adhurtarajasa built the city named Dharmaaranya, and King Vasu built the city by the name Girivraja. By the way, there is a city by the name Girivraja that is tied to the land of the Kekayas. There is no clue as to whether that Girivraja and this Girivraja are the same. Verse 8. Esha Vasumati Nama Vasuh Tasya Mahatmanah Ete Shailavarah Pancha Prakashante Samamtahta. The land on which we are presently staying is known as the land of the virtue-souled Vasu, all around which these five best mountains are standing high, that guard the city like great sentinels. Verse 9. Sumagadhi nadi ramya magadan vishruta ayuyu panchanam shaila mukhyana madhye mala iva shobhate. And there is a lovely stream Shona of great sanctity that runs like a silver garland among the hills and waters the land of Magadha ruled by Vasu. Verse 10. Sa esha hi maghdi Rama Vasuh tasya mahatmanah purva abhicharita Rama sukshetra sasya malini. It is a lovely spot, fertile, well-watered and healthy, the site of ancient kingdoms now no more. Verse 11. Kushanabha tu Rajarishi Kanya Shatam Anuttamam Janayamasa Dharmatma Gritachayan Raghunandana. Kusanabha, the royal sage, had by the Apsara Gritachi 100 graceful daughters of unexcelled beauty. Verses 12 and 13. Tah tu yauvana shalinyo rupavatya svalankrita udyana bhumin agamya pravrishi iva shatahrada gayantyo nrityamanaha cha vadayantya cha raghava amodam paramam jagmur vara abharana bhushita. One day, these girls, young and lovely, took it into their heads to enjoy a walk in the royal gardens about the city. They were a charming sight to see, these young and lovely maidens in their gems and gemmed robes, even as clear pools of crystal waters in the rains. They had a happy time of it among the arbors and bowers, dancing and singing and leaping and frisking. Verse 14. Atah tah charu sarva angyo rupena apratima bhuvi udyana bhumin agamya tara iva ghana antare. With beautiful limbs of unparalleled beauty on earth, they shone in the pleasure garden like stars in the midst of clouds. Verse 15. Tah sarva guna sampanna rupa yovana samyuta drishtva sarvatmako vayur idam vachanam abravit. And it so chanced that Vayu, the lord of air, beheld them in the garden in all their ravishing loveliness, in the pride of their youth and charms. like bright stars between murky clouds shone they. And Vayu was stirred even unto the utmost depths of his heart. Verse 16. Aham va kamye sarva bharya mama bhavishyata manushah tvayajatam bhavo dirgham ayur avapsyata. My heart goes out unto you, everyone, you so lovely ones. Be mine and crown my days with sweet happiness. Cast off aside that mortal nature of yours and enjoy immortal life in my company. Verse 17. Chalam hi yauvanam nityam manusheshu visheshatah akshayam yauvanam prapta Amarya cha bhavishyata. A pitiable sight, that youth of mortals, even as a streak of lightning in a dark sky. A blinding flash and lo, it is gone. But I shall endow you with the endless youth and beauty of the immortals themselves. Verse 18. Tasya tad vachanam shrutva vayor aklishta karmanah apahasya tato vakyam kanya shatam atha abravid. Long laughed they and loud at these presumptuous words of the wind god, whose might none can resist and live. Verse 19. Antah charasi bhutanam sarvesham tvam sura sattama Prabhavagnya chate sarva kim artam avamanyase. Thou coursest ever in the bodies of beings high and low, and no one is unacquainted with what you are and what you can do. Verily, it becomes you not to insult us thus with your proposal. Verse 20. Kushanabha sutah devam samasta surasattama sthanat chyayayitum devam raksham tu tapovayam. Know ye not that we are the daughters of Kushanabha, and that it is but child's play to us to hurl yon Indra from his seat of power? But we waste not our energy on trifles. Verse 21. Ma bhut sakalo durmedha pitaram satyavadinam avamanyasva svadharmena svayam varam upasmahe. May that time never come about when, out of a perverted heart, we will assume to insult our parents of truthful speech and ourselves choose our husbands. Verse 22. Pitahi prabhur asmakam daivatam paramam chasa yasya no dasyati pita sa no bharta bhavishyati. Our sire is our master and our God, and they are our lords whom he gives us to. So in later chapters of Ayodhya Kand and in Sundarakand and Aranyakand and in so many different places, we get to see what is the duty of a wife. Over here, we get to see what is the duty of a daughter. What is the unmarried daughter's duty? The unmarried daughter, even if she is someone who is as powerful as the 100 daughters of King Kusanabha, has to listen to her saintly father. Pita he prabhur asmakam. That means that Pita, the father alone, is the Lord. Daivatam paramam chasa. Daivatam, he is like a god to them. Yasya no dasyati. To whom he gives us. Pita sano bharta bhavishyati. That person becomes the Lord. So this should be the attitude. And these girls aren't weaklings, because they tell Vayu, who is very powerful, that they can throw him down from the lofty heavens, because they have a lot of ascetic powers. And they are capable of bringing him down. And yet they're not doing so because they don't want to exhaust their pious credits. And they say very firmly, very staunchly, that their marriage is going to be conducted by their father, and whomever he chooses to be their husbands, that person is going to be their Lord. Verse 23. Tasam tu vachanam shrutva hari parama kopana pravishya sarva gatrani bhajamja bhagavan prabhu. Enraged at the bold and defiant words of the girls, Vayu's heart was shaken with wrath, and putting forth his might, did he distort their graceful limbs out of all recognition. Verse 24. Tah kanya vayuna bhagna vivishur nrpate graham pravishya cha susambhranta sa lajjah sa asra lochana. In great grief and shame, they rushed into their father's presence and fell at his feet with sobs and tears. Verse 25. Sachata daita bhagna kanya parma shobana drishtva dina tada raja sambhranta idam abravit. The sight of his dear daughters, once so lovely and happy, but now so crooked and deformed, and out of their wits with shame and grief, stirred his placid nature to its very depths, and he exclaimed. Verse 26. Kim idam katyatam putrya ko dharmam avamanyate kubja kena krita sarva cheshtanyatyo na abhibhashata evam raja vinishvasya samadhim samdade tata. Oh, what is this, my darlings? Who has dared to insult the great law of right thus flagrantly? Who has made you crooked and distorted? What, all silent and weeping? The king sighed, but mastering himself with the mighty effort, he sent forth his clear spiritual eye, before which nothing was hidden. This is the conclusion of the 32nd chapter. In the next chapter, we will see how these 100 girls of King Kusanabha regain their former youth and beauty. Mangalam Koshalendraya Mahaniya Gunapte Chakravarti Dharmaaranya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Jai Sitaram.